All right, since you brought it up, there is a difference. It's not the same. However, why do these conversations come up? Well, because we're Chicanos, and
there's a difference in Chicanos. There's different tiers of Chicanos. And what does it mean? Does it mean one's better than the other? No. You have the Spanish-speaking Chicanos, you have the non-Spanish-speaking Chicanos. Then you got the ones that aren't even Spanish-speaking. They're not anything Chicano, in my opinion. There's a difference between being embraced but that's a whole other story.
Okay, well, since it seems, again,
yes,
right? People confuse Chicanos with gangster,
yes,
gang culture,
yes,
pandilleros, prison.
They're all different subjects. Pandillero, cholo, what do we say? Prisoner, street person.
So how about separate the three things we're talking about?
4 of them.
Yeah, we're talking about Chicanos, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then people start talking about gangs. That's not what we were talking about. We were just talking about our personal experiences.
Yes.
However, then también people keep bringing up prison. We're not a prison channel. However, these conversations do come up, at least in our experience, being Chicanas, and we're from Northern California.
I'm not confused. I'm very well kept, well educated on this subject.
My opinion is
all these comments came from one comment that was a question. They asked us, are you ex-norteñas? And again,
gave our opinion.
We gave our opinion. No, we've never been in a gang. I feel like you cannot be an ex-norteña. You cannot Wikipedia. I want to see. Go to Wikipedia. Can you type in norteña? You will not find anything. You'll find music.
Yeah.
You'll find all this other stuff. Okay? They don't exist.
Now
I'm
people
sorry.
have that word
and people get
confused,
upset.
yeah.
And people get upset. These women get upset. Oh, I have the tattoos. Doesn't matter, hun. You're not validated. You're not. You can have the.
That's just our opinion,
You can bang
right?
20 guys. I don't know. You can get the tattoos. You can get the bird. Whatever. You're not a gangster. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But that's where all these comments are coming from.
We were just talking about in our experience growing up. That's how it was in our area. Los norteños, they didn't speak Spanish, and they weren't even Chicanos, and some just didn't like the Mexican music.
Again, I'm being very truthful. Okay, I've seen it once, and I'm gonna be very honest with you. I've only once in my life saw a guy who was a norteño. He was from Salinas. He had all the tattoos. He was ex-IV and all this shit, and he was banging all the Mexican music. He spoke the Spanish, and that's the only time I've ever seen a real norteño.
Pero todos están diciendo que Chicano, you're saying like también que Chicano lifestyle is corridos and oldies. What's your definition of Chicano style?
And what's your definition? That's so vague, okay? Yes. Corridos, there's more Mexican music than corridos. There's more Mexican music than Vicente Fernandez. That's
there's
so
different
generic.
types, right?
Yes.
Because Tejano music goes into it, banda, ranchero, sonidero, all that is all Mexican music.
Polkas, all of this.
Yeah.
So, Wapangos too. So, again,
I've never seen
vague, and I've never seen a real norteño. That's what I mean by a real norteño.
Or at least on social media.
Someone who's not afraid, because that's the thing too. That's another thing that I've observed. Okay, I've never seen a guy who's a proclaimed norteño that's not private on social media. I've never seen it. They're always private.
That's open.
They make up all these excuses. Well, if you're not supposed to be on here, then you shouldn't be on here. Plain and simple. You shouldn't be commenting. Read your handbook. I don't have to tell you that, but you know the rules. Follow the fucking rules. Rules are, in our opinion, you can disagree or agree, but I've never seen a norteño that bumps Mexican music on a daily.
A lot of people don't even know what you're talking about about a norteño.
Because
now people are saying it's a northerner and this and
that.
Okay,
what do I mean by a norteño? Someone who claims ex-IV, someone who reps the 14, someone who does.
They're usually from like Northern California.
Somebody who does the whole 49er gang bang bullshit. Again, the Sureños in our experience where we live, speak Spanish, embrace the culture, dance to the music. You're thinking Chicano automatically means gangster.
And there was a couple of comments here about people who aren't even Chicanos all up in here telling us to stay in our lane. Stay in our lane. Okay, can people please separate prison from the streets and then from Chicanos and from all those what is it, gang culture and all that?
Yeah, and we understand.
Yes.
Gangs, prison gangs, whatever, do different embracing.
And again, we're just civilians here. We're giving our opinions.
Okay? Different.
Because you brought it up there.
So if you're Afghani, you're Pakistani, you're whatever you are, like that guy from the comment, he's not even Chicano. He's not. You might be Chicano embraced, but that's different. Stay in your lane. Don't come into Chicano's business, because this
Chicano stuff, like what we're talking about. Right away, people are like, oh, you ladies don't know what you're talking about because you're talking about gangs and all. No, we're not. That's different, what you said, right? The whole gang culture and then prison and all that.
So learn how to separate those. And if you guys want to continue talking about this subject, we can do that. But you're not going to like our answers because we're unfavorable opinions. Again. And
so no one's confused here. At least I think the ones that are confused are the ones who aren't Chicanos, all up in this business and telling me that we're confused and that stay in your lane. No, you stay in your lane.
Have a good night.
My conversation here.